3-point. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero!
Welcome to today's episode of EPL review on Talk Football 360. We've had a quick review of what happened over the weekend. We saw that most of the games were actually as predicted, but for the Brentford and then the Arsenal game, which Arsenal took, they took 2 goals on them, and they lost by 2 goals, and then that's of Tottenham and then the Manchester City. That was also a bit of a surprise. And apart from that, all the other teams realized that they actually pulled up to expectation. So let's take a quick look at the weekend's results and how the table is shaping up. So today with me we have Bright, Julius, we have Andrew here to preview week 2's EPL games. Taking a look at the games that we have for this particular weekend, we see Liverpool, Burnley, and then Aston Villa, Newcastle, and then Crystal Palace, and then Brentford. We see Leeds against Everton, and then Manchester City against Norwich, and then we also see Brighton against Watford. So these are the games that we have for this particular Saturday. And then we also see Southampton and then Manchester United. And then we see Wolves against Tottenham. And then the big game coming up on Sunday, which is Arsenal versus Chelsea, hosting Chelsea at the Emirates. Then we have West Ham and Leicester City. The games on Saturday, Liverpool is looking great this season. In fact, I know it's just the first game that they've played, but then looking at Liverpool against Burnley. Bright, what do you think? What do you think?
This should be an easy win for Liverpool. We saw them last weekend and what they did. Like their top 4 are all firing. So Burnley likes to play deep. So that should give Liverpool spaces behind to score a lot of goals.
Great. And then Andrew, what do you think?
Yeah, I also believe it's going to be a very easy win, solid win. They're playing, of course, at home. The Anfield crowd are going to be behind them. So straight win for Liverpool.
Great. And then how about the Aston Villa Newcastle? Bright again, what do you think?
For this, I think Aston Villa should win this game by 3 goals to 1.
Okay, and then we have Julius. Julius, what do you think about this particular game?
I think it should be an easy win, and 1 goal to nothing. Yeah.
Yes, and then we also have Leeds and then Everton. Andrew, what do you think about this particular game?
I think it's going to be an attacking game, an exciting game. So I see a lot of goals in this. So maybe a 2-2 draw, 2-2.
And then the Crystal Palace and then the Brentford. Let's go with Bright. What do you think?
Yes. So Crystal Palace will be looking forward to coming back from their last game loss. So they should win this game by comfortably. I think 2 goals to nothing.
Yeah, Julius, what do you think about this particular game, Crystal Palace and then the Brentford game? Of course, knowing the form that Brentford actually started with for this particular season.
They played a good game against Arsenal, but we all know Arsenal is really struggling right now. So I wouldn't use Arsenal as a yardstick.
Okay.
Crystal Palace, after losing to Chelsea, Chelsea is a very formidable team. So it's okay if they lost. It's all about how they bounce back. Hopefully, Vieira has something up his sleeves because this is his first home game, and hopefully he's able to pull the strings for them to get a win. I'm thinking I'll go for a draw, a scoring draw.
Okay. Yeah, and then we also saw that the previous week, which was week number 1, City was against Tottenham. That was a surprise. And looking at, given that they lost in the previous week, Andrew, what do you think about City? Against Norwich in this particular week?
I think City are going to bounce back. I'm sure they'll have most of their star players returning. Laporte, KDB should all start. So I think it's going to be a comfortable win for Man City, 3-0.
Bright, what do you think?
I agree with Andrew. City will be looking to bounce back from the last game defeat, and Norwich is not like a very good side, so City should win this game comfortably before closing nothing.
Okay. Yeah. So we also have on a Saturday we have Brighton and then Watford. Andrew, what do you think about this particular game?
I think Watford really looked impressive on the first game week 1 in the 3-2 win against Southampton. So I think, against Aston Villa. Sorry, yeah. So I think Watford are going to continue that form and then win this game by 1-0.
Okay, Julius, what do you think about this game?
I predict a slim win for Brighton because they are playing home, and home is really important this season because of the fans. So it's a 1-0 win for for Brighton. Sorry.
Okay. So on a Sunday we have United is playing home, playing away, and also we have them playing against Southampton. So, Bright, what do you think about this particular game, given the form of Manchester United?
Yes. So as we can all see, United is on the loose currently, and they are just firing here and there. We should expect them to continue that form and win comfortably.
Yes. Julius, once again, this game, United playing away from home. What do you think about this game?
United game week 1, I think they are the team to beat. They look so good. They will, even maybe could be that because they play at Old Trafford, but they look really good with Pogba playing like the way he would play if he was playing for France.
Yeah.
And Bruno scoring 3 goals in the first game, even without Varane and Sancho just coming for a cameo. I think it will be an easy win for Manchester United. Southampton does not look impressive. They sold players. They didn't really buy players. I think they are still in the market. So I'll go for a 2-0 win for Manchester United.
Yes, and then Spurs is looking great already, right? Beating City. Well, we know that City has some of the players not returning, but then they looked great on the first match, right? So, Bright, what do you think about Spurs playing away this time against Wolves?
I think if there should be a team that we should pick out to win Wolves, it should be Tottenham. So, because their former manager is currently the manager of Tottenham, right? So, with him knowing most of the players in Wolves and all that, we should expect Tottenham to continue their good form, even without Harry Kane.
Yes, and then before we talk about the big game, let's look at the West Ham and then the Leicester game. Andrew, what do you think about this particular game? I know it's going to be on 3 p.m. on Monday, but what do you think about this game?
I think it's going to be a good game. We all know West Ham on good form. They finished last season very strongly as well, and then Leicester too have started this season very well. So I believe this is going to be a tight game. I think I see West Ham winning by 2-1, but it's going to be very tight.
Yeah, and then Julius, what do you think about this game?
Well, if it was last season, I'll probably say a win for Leicester. But with this season, with the fans coming back, the fans are really important and they are making a difference. So I would go for a win from West Ham in their stadium with their supporters for the first time in the season, and looking at how impressive they were over the weekend against Newcastle. I think they will win by 2-1, for West Ham.
Yes, and then even before the West Ham and then the Leicester game, we have the big game for the weekend, which is Arsenal against Chelsea. So let's take a quick look at this game. Starting from Bright. Bright, what do you think about this game?
I mean, Arsenal now looks very good, and Chelsea are on top now. And with Lukaku coming in, I'm sure he's going to feature. Even if he doesn't start the next game, he's going to feature, like he will play a part. And it should be, even though it's at the Emirates, like I think Chelsea still has the upper hand, and they will win comfortably, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then Julius, we keep saying Arsenal and Chelsea big game, right? But I hope we are saying this on given the names, right? Arsenal is top club, and then of course, and then Chelsea, right? So given that these names are great, what do you think about this particular game also?
Well, you see, the only shifting factor here is the fact that Arsenal are playing home. But if we are to go by the current form of the two teams, clearly everybody will call an easy win for Chelsea with Lukaku coming in and the performance over the weekend. Chelsea are looking like the favorites. I'm trying to be very objective here because I mean everybody should know by now that I'm a staunch Chelsea fan. I would go for a 1 or a 2-1 win for Chelsea. Yeah.
Great. And then if I don't let Andrew talk, that's going to be something else because I know he's actually one of the top Chelsea fans. So Andrew, what do you think about this particular game?
Yeah, I also agree with Julius. I mean, of course, with Arsenal's form, we all expect that this will be a comfortable Chelsea win. But then, you know, the home game plays a big factor. So I think even looking at like previous seasons, Arsenal have tended to like spring a surprise on Chelsea when playing at the Emirates. So I still believe Chelsea are going to win, but it won't be as comfortable as people think. So I'll say 2-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and thank you Bright, thank you Julius, thank you Andrew for this week's analysis.
Alright, thanks for watching TF360 guys. Make sure to like this video, comment and subscribe for more videos like this.